Kevin, why you talking about this? I'm talking about my workplace. I'm tell you about sentiment. And when I tell you about sentiment, I tell you that I can't go up to these two women and tell them, why you ain't got no husband? Why you ain't trying to get you no husband? Somebody telling them to go out and get an education, but I see what they're about. But they need to go out and get a husband, and they need to deal with a man who's faced with hardship, and she needs to go. They need to go deal with him. Yeah. Oh, if I don't pay my bills, baby, I'm gonna be all the way fucked up. Baby, I need you to pitch in. I need to pitch in too. Yeah, baby, we living together. We doing this together. You need to pitch in. Let's not even talk about rad time. Motherfucker, Brad. These women, they need to learn the manifestation of leaving their parents' house and getting a man. Because them under their parents, they don't understand what work is. So they need to leave their parents' house and face the criticisms of some guy who does not have the same blood as them. As far as family, they could be the same race. Yeah, that's why I talk about all this. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of my oppression, so I use every variable that I can to get out of it. If I'm not speaking, if I'm not writing while I'm oppressed, that means, motherfucker, but I don't know what to say, and uh, I haven't found. How can you say it? I haven't found the resource needed to be able to speak or write. So I'm not just gonna talk out my ass. I'm gonna conserve my voice. I'm gonna conserve my voice. So, motherfucker, bro. Yeah, you ready to see some woman? I'm ready to tell you, I've come to know them. I'm not mad. I'm not mad by no means. Nobody's gonna come down on me and punish me because what I'm saying isn't done. But when you see the picture, as the picture, motherfucker, bro, you living under your parents' roof is not getting it done because you don't understand. And I can't go to them and say it. That's why I'm against that cock woman. Yeah, that cock woman is ready to tell you go out and get your education, go out and get that job, and then things that needs to be addressed is not going to be addressed, and then motherfucker, a lot of people get that reality at 30 years old. Yeah, but if they would have got that husband at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, instead of them getting that reality at 30 years old, they get it at 24, 25, like when I did. Because I wanted to marry a woman, but she was influenced by the aftermath that is ragtime. So once I wanted to marry her and she didn't want to do it, her and I started fading off. Yeah. She asked me when I wanted to get married and have kids. I said 24. She said that's too young. Yeah. So now she's ready to give me signs that I need to think about her and my enablement. Okay, I'll think about it, but I ain't gonna do nothing for her because when I wanted to be with her, she was stuck with the effects of ragtime. So I said, go to that concert, go ahead and go cakewalk. Have a good time. And she's still cakewalking. She's still cakewalking. And as she cakewalk, every time she goes and cakewalk, she just get the reality that she's not gonna be a millionaire. Every time she goes to cakewalking, see when she first started to go cakewalk, go cakewalking, motherfucker, but she thought that she had a chance. That's what she thought. Yeah, yeah. She thought she had a chance to be on that stage as an entertainer, just like the Negro. But the more she started cakewalking, and the more she started supporting that jazz, you see it, motherfucker. But the more she started to realize she wasn't gonna be on that stage making people cakewalk according to her lyrics, but she gonna be cakewalking before everybody, with everybody. As a performer, is that geek. Yeah, that geek performing with that grotesque bullshit. That geek. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Kevin, you get so much information from people. Why you do them like this? Look how they do me. Motherfucker, bro. Look how they do me. So your superior tells you that there's work to do, and you say, not today. Of course, I put the option, we don't have to do it today. Of course, I put the option. I didn't say we need to do this right now, right here, today. I knew not to do that, but I put the option in the air, and somebody told me no. And now I'm telling you something. Yeah. I'm telling you something. I'm telling you something. Kevin, why you ain't got no wife? I ain't got no wife because the woman that I wanted to marry was under the effects of rack time. And then every time she went to go cakewalk was just her epiphany that she was not gonna be that geek performing on that stage. Every time she went cakewalking, but when she was hanging around me and she wasn't cakewalking, motherfucker, but she thought that she could be on that stage. Yeah. Tell you about being around a star. You suddenly think you can do something. Being around a star. You see all these people I don't talk to anymore. You don't know why. You around a star. You start thinking that is your light. A star. A star. You drinking water. You hunting, eating food. Motherfucker, bro. Motherfucker, bro. And you look up and you think you better than that star. Just because your daddy. Yeah. 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 Your daddy close to you. Your daddy, he was able to make you and reproduce you. So he not just talking hot air. Yeah. Yeah. He not just talking hot air. He actually went out and got that pussy. Your daddy. So now he a star. He a son. Your daddy. Your daddy. Your daddy. And he close to you. But you is what make him a star. Don't no child make me a star. I've been a star. And there's a lot of people that's ready to get around a star. And they ready to think that they a star. And I'm ready to say that's your daddy like. And then when I'm not around them no more and I'm still that star, all they doing is feeding their face. Yeah. 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 Motherfucker, but I didn't, motherfucker, you can't, motherfucker, I came up with this shit. Yeah. Motherfucker, man. You think I'm gonna be under some people who are oppressing me? Oppressing me? No. 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 Some people that's not better than me, you think I'm just gonna sit under them? No. No. Because they get around and stop and they think that blue light is them. That's what they think. And I said, I'm gonna let you think all you wanna do. We gonna see if you gonna exist and you thinking. And I don't talk to them no more. So because I don't talk to my old friends no more, I can come here and tell you about some women that need to go out and get them a husband. But that cop woman is telling you just to go out and get your education and get that job. But I'm working the job and I know something about something. You shouldn't need no white man or no white woman to act right. And don't get mad at that Negro because he doesn't know what to do. At least he knows to start looking at somebody who knows what to do and he can set a mode. Why don't you give that Negro some dessert today if you work with that Negro? Yeah. That's why that Negro will get the high. He the one that told me he was okay with being called a Negro. And I said, why are you okay with that? He said, I think it needs to be preserved. I want to be ancient. I said, you lost your mind. I said, okay. All right, I'll give you what you want. Be careful what you ask for. Because you just might get it. And I gave him what he wanted. And I'm telling you something. That Negro didn't know what to do when he first got there. He didn't know how to separate himself from the fray. And everybody was just saying, Negro, 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 Negro. He said, I gotta do something. Negro. And he was just like everybody else. Negro. And that white guy was just that white guy. Negro. Motherfucker. Negro. 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 Motherfucker, that Negro ready to get his dick wet. He ready to have some sex. And there's people in the environment talking about some Negro. Motherfucker, they look at him like he a specimen at the zoo. Motherfucker, he ready to have sex. And they looking at him like he a specimen at the zoo. Negro. I said, you lost your mind. Yeah. Yeah. And he didn't know what to do to separate from that shit. And guess what he did? He said, I'm gonna marry the white man. Motherfucker, bro. He married that white man. And now everybody think it's that Negro. They said, how that Negro get this steam like this? I said, motherfucker, I'm telling you. Telling you. They really don't like me because I can read and give you a picture. And they're writing news articles. Yeah. Motherfucker, I saw Mike Huckabee on Fox News last night. Listen to this shit. Listen to this. I saw, of all people, right? You know something about something? Of all people. Lost to Donald Trump in 2016. Didn't even get 5% of the vote on that stage of 17 candidates. Mike Huckabee. Mike Huckabee. He thought he was Bill Blige on that stage. Well, anyway, Mike Huckabee. Motherfucker, bro, he was talking about Kamala Harris. I'm not having her back, but I gotta talk about this. I'm not having her back, but I have to talk about this. Hold on. Gotta check something real quick. I couldn't. Let's see, I gotta check something real quick. Something. 94 units. Okay, I got that one. Okay. I thought I messed up on some paperwork, but I didn't mess up. What was I saying? Got caught up in what I was doing. I'm almost done with this shit too. It's a lot of copying and pasting. Yeah, I can't look at somebody and say, why you ain't got no husband? Yeah, after I see them for them and I'm looking out to do what's best for them. I can't do that. They might go off and start telling my boss some stuff then. Motherfucker, bro. They like that woman, they white man, promoting their white race. They white man. They ready to start condemning that woman if she did that in real life. That's why she ready to look at me and get mad. They ready to start condemning her if she did that in real life. Motherfucker, bro. Well, motherfucker, bro, if I tried to better some people, why you ain't got no husband? Motherfucker, bro, they going off telling my boss. Motherfucker, bro, but I'm not going off telling my boss. But they're not gonna say, what? I think there's a 95% chance they would tell. And it doesn't matter how they would tell. It doesn't matter how. But when you see it, please understand it. Why you ain't got no why? I can tell you why I ain't got no why. I can tell you why I got no why. Beyond some French woman and some Mexican woman, I can tell you why I ain't got no why. I can tell you. Ragtime. All coons look alike to me. I can tell you why I ain't got no why. Some woman that was ready to be a honey gal, but she ain't want to really get serious. I tell you why I ain't got no why. No why. Tell me why you ain't got no why. Ragtime. Now why you ain't got no why? Tell me what's ragtime. And when black was personified as wicked, and there's a man named Albert Pike that called blacks wicked. He buried in Washington, D.C., and he was in a Freemasonry lodge. And Albert Pike went to war against the United States government, the National Guard, and the KKK in the state of Arkansas. He's still buried in Washington, D.C. His old bed, buried in Washington, D.C. He denied being in the Klan, and they never could prove it. His old bed, buried in Washington, D.C., I asked. And they would say no. And I would say, well, there it is. I don't have no why. Go right there. And Apple Pie was proving that right. Proving that's right. He died in 1891. Apple Pie. That's why I ain't got no wife. Now, why you ain't got no husband? Motherfucker, I can't do that. Motherfucker. Why do you think I come on this platform and I do everything so I can be seen? Why? 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 Because I know what I can't do. Because people are assholes. And they want me to sit up under them. Yeah. They want me to sit up under them. Yep. So I tell you about everything that I'm telling you about for a reason. I don't like that, and it come down to Cox. I don't like what they preaching. Go out and get your degree. Go out and get that job. All right. All right. All right. You throwing back. You spend stuff.